pregnant women this. Not every sign, every complication in pregnancy comes suddenly. Most of these complications, most of these problems have been there. It's just that they were giving you warning signs. Some of these warning signs you have ignored as a pregnant woman, and this thing you might wave it off as if it's harmless, but this is actually doing you more bad than good. So if you're a pregnant woman, watch this video today because I'm going to tell you 5 common mistakes that can increase risk of pregnancy and how to avoid them. Hi, I'm Chidima, and on this channel I share safe pregnancy nutrition tips and awareness. And please, for more emphasis, this video is for educational purpose only. If you want personal medical advice, please see your doctor or healthcare provider. The first mistake you are making as a pregnant woman that is increasing risk in that pregnancy is you ignoring warning signs. Severe high fever, heavy bleeding, extra vomiting that does not stop, dizziness, fainting that they would just normally tell you that are pregnancy symptoms. Please, these are not just ordinary pregnancy symptoms. They might be that your body is actually giving you warning signs, which is why you need to run to your medical doctor or the healthcare provider so they can actually tell you what is wrong and what is right. Let me tell you this. Pregnancy education saves lives, so it is better to go now than what save it for later. Mistake number 2 that you are making as a pregnant woman is eating high risk food. Now let me tell you an example of food that are risky in pregnancy: unwashed fruits, uncooked meat or uncooked eggs. Another one is unpasteurized dairy or milk. Now, this particular food can be normal and you can eat it well if you're not pregnant. But once you are pregnant, this particular food, if it's not cooked well and if it's not washed properly, can actually increase your risk of infection in pregnancy. Most of us just wave it off as this particular food as seen as healthy food. But one thing you don't know is if you do not prepare this particular food well, you do not wash your vegetables well, you do not cook your meat or your eggs well, you take unpasteurized milk while you're pregnant, you are going to have a very high risk of food. That means the rate of you taking in bacteria when you are pregnant is higher than you take. Please put this into consideration. Third mistake you're making that might put your pregnancy in risk as a pregnant woman is what skipping meals while you are actually having nausea. One thing you don't know is I understand these pregnancy symptoms, which is nausea, might, depending on the pregnancy, you might not want to eat. But one thing you don't know is if you are not taking in good food or nutrients, your baby will not grow well. And you'll be wondering, why is my pregnancy not what? Progressing. This is because you are not eating well. Even though you are having this nausea in pregnancy, try light tea. You can take ginger tea, you can take light crackers, you can what? Eat little food frequently. You don't have to what? Eat big food because you are what? Eating for two. This might be the reason why you are not able to what? To eat and feed your baby well. What mistake you're making as a pregnant woman that can actually put your pregnancy in risk is when you're taking herbal concoction without what? An advice from the healthcare provider. Now, one thing you don't know, I say in most communities, they simply advise the pregnant women to take herbal concoction. I'm not saying herbal is bad, but what I'm saying is if it is not taken in moderation, or if you not take it well, or it doesn't match your blood type, it might actually cause your blood pressure to rise or even stimulate contractions. So this is why you need to what? See your healthcare provider, talk to what? The healthcare provider before actually taking any herbal concussion in. Fifth mistake you're making that is going to put your pregnancy in risk is you skipping antenatal appointments. Now, one thing you don't know is antenatal appointments are not just routines. Why I say this is that each visitation to your healthcare for antenatal appointment, you will actually be able to know your baby's development, your baby's growth, your blood pressure, and possible detection of some kind of complication. Now, imagine you're having complication in pregnancy and you did not go to your antenatal appointment. You see, it will not be detected. You know that early detection saves lives. So if there are possible detections that they are supposed to make during the pregnancy, once you visit your healthcare provider or during antenatal visits, he or she will be able to determine this and what give it early treatment, and you might just be knowing that your baby and yourself are what in safe hands. So this is why you must not skip any of your antenatal appointments. Now, like I will always say, pregnancy is a delicate season for all women that are pregnant, but you need to be informed, you need to be aware, because most of these particular things, information can actually save you and what save your baby. That is why you don't need to fear. You just need to what keep all to the hanging all to these tips, and what you will have good and safe what pregnancy and a healthy delivery. Now, if this video have helped you one way or the other, why don't you click on the like button, subscribe, let us have this motherhood season together, and also do not forget to share so that other pregnant women and other pregnant lady can also learn the same way you have learned. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.